and welcome back to another pro wrestling training vlog. Today we are actually in Manchester at the Future Shock Wrestling Performance Centre, so very exciting stuff. Without any further ado though, let's get straight into this thing. Hello my beautiful creatures, it's Mackenzie Woodylove, your Demon Queen, personal yandere, also known as Succubus. And yeah, if you happen to be in the Manchester area or within travelling distance, I would highly recommend you check out the links in the description. I believe the best way to get into contact with Future Shock is through their Instagram. That's what I did, and now here I am in Manchester training, and it was such a fantastic session. You can see me here just coming to the end of the warm-up rolls that we did for this session. You can see me doing a little single-handed cartwheel there. But yes, I had a fantastic time going down to Manchester and training with the Future Shock crew. They're all just a lovely group of people. It was really great being able to train with them all. The trainer for this session was Sam Bailey, which some of you may recognize from when I did the session up in Sheffield at PPW. So it was good to see at least one familiar face. I won't lie, I was pretty nervous because besides Sam Bailey, I didn't really know anyone. So, you know, I was a little bit shy, a little bit in my shell. But, you know, everyone did such a great job at making me feel like super welcome. So yeah, if you're in the area and you're looking to start your pro wrestling journey, the links will be in the description below. Let's talk about women's wrestling because later on in the session I actually got to do some work in the ring with somebody that goes by the name of Harley Hudson, who by the way was just lovely and fantastic to work with, and I was really thankful to be able to get in the ring and do some work with her, so that was super cool. I feel like as far as women's wrestling goes, and I suppose like wrestling in general, is that there's always new people that are coming up. I think it's pretty easy to say that like Harley Hudson is going to go really far in wrestling, and hopefully, you know, I'm in that same boat with her. Because, you know, like a year ago, nobody really even knew who I was. But now it seems like no matter where I go, there's at least one person that's heard of me before, which is really cool. Like, you know, I've even had trainees come up to me and say like, oh yeah, like I was watching your videos just before I started like my own pro wrestling journey, which is super cool to hear that like my videos have kind of brought new people into wrestling, which is kind of like my whole mission here. I had to include that clip. But yeah, and I also get lots of messages from people saying how, you know, they've discovered my videos and that they started their own pro wrestling journey, or they're going to start training soon. And lots of girls as well, which is super cool. It's kind of like one of those things where I'm sure that somewhere down the road I'm going to end up wrestling somebody who started wrestling because they watched my videos. And here I am working with Harley, who is obviously just brilliant, and I couldn't speak more highly of. And it's pretty cool watching clips of us working together here, because I'm pretty sure that at some point we're going to be wrestling each other on shows. And to me, this is what wrestling is all about, just building each other up, working together, and bringing people together to watch an awesome show that they can enjoy and go home and talk about. And it just continues to grow and flourish from there. And yeah, it's awesome, and I feel so very grateful that I'm kind of part of like all these women that are coming up on the wrestling scene right now. And yeah, it's great, and I feel like so much has happened in such a short amount of time that I've been actively training. And I just can't wait to see what happens in like a couple of years. And yeah, it's very, very exciting times, and there's a lot to look forward to for sure. You can see me doing a jackknife pin on Harley here, and before moving on to a waist lock or reversing it into like a special kind of wrist lock that I do, where I kind of do a finger lock and I do a roll and then into the wrist lock, which I don't see very often. But yeah, and here we are just at the end of the training session doing a bit of a spar, which is pretty cool. Something that I haven't done in a long time, where everyone just hops up the apron, you just tag in and out. It's like there's no like plan of what you do, you're just kind of working and just making up as you go along, which I think more people should learn how to do. You know, I think it's very beneficial being able to go out in front of a crowd and have stuff that you haven't necessarily planned, because you'd never know how a crowd is going to react. So being able to just work on the fly means you're able to react to like what's actually happening in the moment. So doing stuff like this is super beneficial, I think. And yeah, once again guys, if you're looking to start your pro wrestling journey, you want to follow your dreams of becoming a pro wrestler, which I very much support, then definitely check out the link in the description. Check out Future Shock Wrestling. It's a fantastic place to get started. Sam Bailey is absolutely amazing. It's a wonderful group of people who are all just very passionate about wrestling, and yeah, you should definitely check them out. It truly is a fantastic place to get started. started. And here I am working with Harley Hudson just to wrap things up. I'm about to do a rather flashy reversal to a wrist lock. But if you guys enjoyed watching this video and you want to continue watching me on my wrestling journey, then make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you all next time.